Hey guys, welcome back to 2Awolf, and we got the heater done. So we're gonna go through and I'll show you what we ended up doing. So I figured that we'll actually do a real run based on how we figured it out. And then I'll show you some of the zoomed in parts of how everything works. Pretty basic, but it turned out pretty cool. So we'll get started. Okay, so maybe I'll just put a timer on here so see how long it takes. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Need my hose. Remove my plug. Put my hose right into the back. Maybe, come on. Make sure it's good and tight. Okay. Gotta grab the heater. Pretty basic. Oh, gotta turn you around. Turn you like that. So this is gonna sit underneath the truck. Plug that in. Make sure it's got power. It's got power. And then I'm just going to lengthen my hose here. It's done. Only thing I can do is turn it on. This one came with the remote. So it says please connect. And on. Press and hold on. Press and hold. And it's on. So in about 5 minutes, it's going to be really hot in there. So I'll show you some of the inside stuff. Okay, so I had those little clips. What it was, it's little drift pins, and I basically just put them down into the bench just to keep this from sliding back and forth. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's right up against the seat. So that goes there. I ended up using the 3-inch vent piping. It worked out pretty good. Didn't have too many problems with it. And then I used a crimp one to go into the 3-inch hole that I did in the back. And I just put this plug on here. This is caution, staying clear while in use. So I don't know. That's kind of expanding plug that I found. And as far as inside goes, I just have this vent that we put in, and that way I can kind of turn it a little bit if I want to. That way it'll direct the heat a little bit, circulate it around inside. Overall, it's not too bad. It worked out. So I did do the upgrade that I got. Stupid dogs. So I did size hose. Okay, so you can see that I just set a couple of dowel pins, and that just goes through like the little foot thing on the diesel heater, and that keeps it from sliding around. It's not going to go forward or backwards. It really can't go anywhere. If I flip the truck, the last thing I worry about is the diesel heater anyways. The connection I did, so I went to the large two large 12-volt lines that come straight from the battery to the power inverter. So I actually hooked it to those lines because it says a diesel heater should not be on any kind of switch or anything, because when this thing is really hot and you cut the power, it's going to get over hot and it'll overheated because there'll be nothing to keep the blower going to keep it cool, and it'll melt the motherboard. So the connection I did underneath the back bumper here because I figured I'm probably going to set the unit underneath, and I just did a flat blade, a 2-prong flat blade, and I'm just going to get a weatherproof type connection or something put over that. So it's right where it needs to be. I didn't have to do any wires on the inside. Pretty easy, actually. By the time I did the upgrade and did the upgraded the fuel line, I checked to make sure everything was tight. I was going to put a fuel filter in there, but the hose wasn't right and it was like dripping. Don't want no dripping. So I went back to the line that they supplied. And then the outbound pressure I got that kit where it has the hard poly pipe. And little remote works. I don't know what else to say. After I did the pre-prime, got it, make sure it was ready, and I don't know. After a couple minutes, it takes off almost like a little miniature turbo engine, and then it calms down. But dude, it puts out some heat. So most likely, and that was the lowest setting. So most likely, we're probably going to have, if it's really cold, we'll probably have it on for just a short time. I cannot imagine we're going to have it on very long. The remote's going to be inside the cab, or inside the camper, so we'll be able to turn it off and on as needed. But it's not going to use very much fuel at all. So it'll fit back there behind the seat. I got the hose behind the seat. I did go with the metal flexible hose. I did see somebody have problems with it tearing, ripping, but I'll try that first, because I did see somebody use that white vinyl hose. And it seems like it's pretty hot for that white vinyl hose, but then again, it's used for a hot dryer. So I don't know. And I think maybe you'd probably lose some heat. If it's really cold outside, you might lose some heat just for it going through there. So anyway, so that's what we ended up doing. I did take some of the comments and questions on, on the Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. And I had some people just email me directly, and kind of went with that. That's the way it goes. So that's really good. We have heat. I am happy. So the cold weather that's coming is not going to slow us down. So anyways, but I wanted to thank you for watching and following along on 2Awolf. And we'll see you next time when we get out there in the field. We'll do another video. So don't forget to hit the share, like, and subscribe button. That'd be awesome. And give us a thumbs up if you like the content. But I'll keep sharing. Well, that's what I like to do. So anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you next time on 2Awolf.